Four teams have been formed by the police as part of its probe into the murder of noted Kannada scholar and thinker MM Kalburgi. Police teams will be travelling across the state to investigate the murder. The free thinker was shot dead at his residence in Dharwad on Sunday. Karnataka ADGP Alok Mohan has claimed that they have now got an image of the motorcycle that was used by the killers after looking at the CCTV. Let's get a word from Pratibha, who's with us on the phone line. Pratibha, that the police has been able to identify the motorcycle in CCTV footage. By looking at the registration number, they'll be able to identify the killers.
Well, at this point in time, they are trying to zoom in on the image and try to see whether this is the same bike that was parked outside, because this image has been captured in a college nearby, and the students there aren't really sure whether it was the same bike. They're going by the fact that there were two guys sitting on the bike whose clothes are very closely matching with the description that has been provided by the two eyewitnesses as well as the wife of Dr. Kalburgi. So these are the first assumptions that have gone into the investigation process. But in the meantime, the ballistics team was also here yesterday, and along with the help of the intelligence squad that had arrived from Kolhapur, they are comparing the modus operandi that had gone into the other incidents of such happening, where we did see such kind of rationalists who were killed, and they are comparing the modus operandi. So they are in the process of an elimination round. That is what the police sources claim, saying that whether at all this can be eliminated, whether at all the angle of personal rivalry would come in. So these are some of the things that are going into it. But what we do understand is the fact that it was a country-made weapon that was used. So only when you know where it was sourced from and whether it was an amateur group or a professional group would they narrow down their investigation. That would lead to some kind of concrete leads.
All right, Pratibha, thanks so much for that update. Now, India Today's Deputy Editor Rohini Swami also managed to speak to Karnataka's additional ADGP Alok Mohan, who's investigating this case. Let's take a look.
I'm joined here by ADGP Law and Order, Mr. Alok Mohan. So if I can ask you certain details, because there are lots of questions that have popped up. The first one is, who killed Dr. Kalburgi? What are the indications and what are the suspicions that are going on? Does it indicate any right-wing extremists who could be involved?
See, so far as the killing of Mr. Kalburgi is concerned, we are investigating in all the directions. Now, there are 8 teams which are working right now on this particular case. They have gone out of Hubli also to various directions. And only when we get some clue in this matter, then we will be able to perhaps confirm what could be the motive for this particular murder as such.
So we totally understand that the matter is of investigation, but also there are certain issues when we're talking to family and friends. They were talking about there could be a possible personal property dispute which he was trying to resolve, or he was mediating, which could possibly have caused this incident.
I think it will be too early right now to speak on that particular issue, since the family was busy in morning till yesterday, and from today onwards our officers are talking to the family members also, and I am very hopeful whatever is the reason, very soon we should be able to come to an understanding on that one.
So Dr. Kalburgi, for his rationalist thinking especially and his writings, has received flack, has received appreciation. But the question is that time and again the government did provide him security. But on what reasons was the security withdrawn from him, sir?
See, actually the security was not withdrawn by the government as such. The security was provided to him, and he was requesting the police commissioner, Hubli Dharwad City, to withdraw the security. And it was on his request that security was withdrawn.